After learning about the Soh formula, I want to introduce about the Cah formula in this video and Toa formula. The Cah is mean C-A-H is mean C will be here, A here and H here. And this present for the cos will be equal to adjacent divided by hypotenuse. And about Toa, you will got here is T-O. A is mean tan will be equal to opposite side divided by adjacent. And for the right angle triangle, like this one, I want to choose one angle by this. Here is A, M, and H here. And you know about the name of each side for this case. The opposite side of H will be A. H is mean opposite will be here, the longest side will be hypotenuse and the remaining side will be adjacent. So I want to calculate the cos of H is mean the cos of the angle AMH. This will be equal to adjacent and divide by hypotenuse. So what is the adjacent side of H? Adjacent side of H is mean HM and the hypotenuse side is AM. So about Toa is mean tan here. Tan of H is mean tan of AMH and the opposite over adjacent. The opposite side will be AH and the adjacent will be HM. So you will have this one present for cos, or this mean Cah, and this one will present for tan, is mean Toa. So combined to the last video, you know about the Soh. We completely finished the Soh Cah Toa formula. Soh Cah Toa formula will present for 3 trigonometric ratio in the right angle triangle. Very famous formula when you want to learn about the trigonometry at the fundamental level. So here is Soh present for sine, here is Cah present for cos, and here is Toa present for tan. So once again, I want to revise a little bit about cos. The Cah will be here. The Cah present for C and you got 8 over H like this one. It means the cos of that angle will be equal to adjacent divided by hypotenuse. And the cos present by C and adjacent present by A. Hypotenuse present by H. That's why you have the Cah formula. And about Toa formula, you will have T will be the big one, O and A here, and this you got tan of angle will be equal to opposite side of that angle divided by adjacent of that angle. Tan present by T, off present by O, and adjacent present by A. So that's why you got the Toa. And the first formula is Soh Cah Toa, trigonometric ratio. Yes, and now I want to give you the more example practice about set up the Soh Cah Toa formula in here. The angle I will choose is this one. I will choose the name of here is Y. The name of this side of this vertex will be H. Here is M. Sorry, I don't use M. P and O here. Okay, so how about Soh? How about Toa and how about Cah? Yeah, that's it. I will choose all of them. How can you set up Soh Cah Toa for this one? The first one, I have to determine which one is the opposite side, hypotenuse, and adjacent. You have the position of Y be here, so the opposite side will be OP. Hypotenuse will be HP, and the adjacent will be HO. A here like this one. And the next time I don't want to use off anymore, I'm just write down O in the bracket. In this one I will use H in the bracket. In this one present for hypotenuse, and the last one will be A in the opposite in the bracket like here. And now using this Soh present for sine. Sine of Y will be opposite divided by hypotenuse. Opposite is OP. and hypotenuse will be 8p. So here is my final answer for sine. And the curve for cos is mean a divided by h. A is adjacent is 0,8 and hypotenuse will be 8p. So for this question, you will have. And about tan of y will be O divided by A. Opposite will be OP and adjacent will be OH. So that's why you have for this one. Okay. And how about if I change from this angle become to here? I will using this one is H angle for this position. And I want to determine Soh Cah Toa for H angle. And the first step I have to rewrite is about the opposite side, adjacent and hypotenuse. For the blue angle here, this side HO will be opposite, this one still be hypotenuse, and this side will be adjacent for the new choosing angle. Yeah. And about the Soh Cah Toa, you will have sine of h will be equal to opposite divided by hypotenuse. But opposite in this case is not OP anymore. This change become to OH. OH here over 8p. The second one you have cos. Cos of h will be a divided by h. Adjacent. About the adjacent you have OP. And about h you have 8p. And the last one you got tan. Tan of h will be O divided by A. Opposite OH and adjacent will be OP. A little bit different to the previous angle, right? For the first angle, y you got OP and OH for tan. But for new one you got OH over OP. And for the first one, you got cos y is OH over 8p, but for this one is OP over 8p. And the last one, you got OP and OH. A little different because you change the choosing angle. That's why the opposite side and the adjacent a little bit inverse. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I think you know how to set up the formula of Soh Cah Toa. In the next video, we will combining with calculate. Thank you. See you next time. Bye bye.